Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 here at you. Don't have anything particular to say, so I just want to ramble on about my team. There's something I really want to take a look at, and that's the point guard position for the Lakers. What I really like is the fact that we have two players, Quinn Cook and Avery Bradley, who are capable of playing the point guard position, but are not dependent on having the ball in their hands to do so. I think that's going to play a huge role on this team, particularly when LeBron James is asked to facilitate, and if Rondo has injury issues or decides to take some time off for load management himself. I love that tandem because I truly believe that D'Lo, a shoot first point guard, would have fit right in with AD and LeBron James. And the reason why I felt that way is because the same reason that I thought Lonzo Ball didn't necessarily fit on a team like this. It's because we need players who can shoot and space the floor when you have such a dominant facilitator like LeBron James. He's going to always look to pass the rock. He's going to always look to keep pace and make pace. He doesn't need anybody else to do that. The mistake the Lakers made last year in putting their roster together was surrounding a playmaker with a bunch of playmakers and no shooters. That wasn't a good idea because we didn't have the shooters. Not necessarily because he couldn't play with other playmakers, but because we didn't have shooters. Well, this year we have somebody who's going to be basically shooting 15, 20 shots a night in Anthony Davis, someone that we didn't have last year. So that's going to take away opportunities for some of those facilitators who would be okay shooters or sometimes shooters. It wouldn't allow them to shoot as much. So in a situation like this, now we have players who aren't looking to facilitate, and they can create spacing opportunities that pure facilitators that don't really shoot that well won't provide. And in this case, we have guys like Quinn Cook and Avery Bradley who are going to be able to shoot first and think shoot first when they're on the floor playing the point guard position. So I'm really intrigued by that. I do believe that having LeBron James on your team means that a guy like Kyrie Irving, a shoot first player, or a guy like Dwayne Wade, who even though didn't play the point guard, is typically a shoot first player. They can really thrive in a team on a team with him, LeBron James, being the centerpiece of. So that's just something I really want to just say, man. I'm really excited about this roster the Lakers put together, the different combinations of players that the Lakers could run on the floor. One of the things I was concerned about on first glance was the point guard position, and then I really took a look at it on NBA 2K and kind of had a better understanding of what the roles of the point guard position will be for this team this year. We're starting the season off with Rondo, a pass first point guard, who has improved greatly in his shooting, if I may say so. He shot pretty well for us last year. But, you're not typically looking to him to space the floor for you. You're not looking at him to knock down threes, catch and shoot situations, things like that. So as far as what Rondo's role will be this year, I know he, Boogie, and AD have great synergy, so I'd imagine they'd be on the floor a lot together. But when LeBron James is on the floor, I do expect Vogel to put shoot first players on the floor, particularly Quinn Cook, Avery Bradley, Danny Green, obviously Kyle Kuzma will be in other positions. Those guys will be on the floor a lot with LeBron James when AD is probably not on the floor. I'm curious to see what the Lakers do with Kyle Kuzma. This is somebody that we've seen put up some pretty big numbers in a short amount of time, I should say. If I'm not mistaken, this dude put up 40 points in 3 quarters in one game last year. Like, people need to take a look at Kyle Kuzma. The thing about Kyle is he's not as consistent as he needs to be, and that's quite frankly comes from the fact that he's a young player. But when you consider this is year 3, he has something to play for in terms of this mattering, playoff mattering. I think he's going to have an opportunity to really go to work and really score the ball quite a bit with open shots coming his way with so much attention going to LeBron James and AD. So I'm curious to see if he can develop some consistency, develop some strength, develop some low post energy and presence down there in the paint that he hasn't really shown in the past. And if he can do that, I think we're going to see a really good Laker team as a whole, even when LeBron James and AD might have to take games off. So I'm excited about the Lakers. Obviously some work's being done outside. I hope you guys can hear me very well. But yeah, I guess I'll end the video on that note. And thanks for watching. BDF44. Peace.